Hi, everybody. This is Coffee Break with Lori, and I'm Lori. And we have a special guest here of Bella. she wanted to be in my lap, so here we are. Um, let's wait and see if we can get some people in here. She had a bath today, so she smells all clean. Yes, her does smell all clean. I hope everyone's having a nice week. Although today is the end of it, we start a new week tomorrow. As far as my middle of the week news, it didn't fall through. So when at first you don't succeed, try again. So I haven't given up. I'm going to move towards the next opportunity that comes, which isn't far behind. So we will work towards that one. So say hi, Bella. Say hi. Hi, Mom. Mama's here. Mama's here. Mama's here. Say hi. Hi, Bella. But it was my most main focus for the week. Um, so I was a little disappointed, but I got over it the first day, and then I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna keep trying. So, and my boss was like, I think you're gonna do it next time. So there was just people that were more qualified than I was. Mine might have had a little bit to do with the fact that I haven't done it in a while. So yeah, we're gonna see. But we've all been bait. Hi, Coral. Say hi, Bella. Say hi to Bella. Or say hi, Bella. Say hi to Coral and Memo. Yeah, say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Who's the baby? Who's the baby? Where's the baby at? So, but I don't give up that easily. So, all is well. Um, but I think they are doing away with a team lead. So, I don't know what that's going to mean. So, I'll find out more next week. I might find out tomorrow what's going on. So, but we're just hanging out today. Oh, I want to tell you guys before I forget. Next Sunday, I won't be able to stream. I'm going to be swamped with work, and I have to. They're doing away. I think they're doing away with the team lead position. I'm still going to be utilized. It's not that. It's just I don't know if it'll be an everyday thing. So, in the meantime, though, we will make do with what we can. Um, but I want to focus on the next topic, which is next Sunday. Next Sunday, I will not be able to because I will be heavily inundated with work. Um, and I need to make sure that I don't have to worry about a lot. Um, I'm probably going to be exhausted anyway. So, but I want to make sure that I tell you guys. So next Sunday, I will not be scheduled. I will make a note on there though that says that um, Sunday the 23rd will not be a stream. So anyway, I got that out of the way. I wanted to make sure you guys knew. Also, we're going to talk about some games. I'm going to try to get some things going so that we can play some games. I feel like all I do is talk, and I wanted like to try and be more active with other things rather than talking about me or whatever. Do something that's fun. So we're going to try to play some games. I'm going to see if I can't find something uh, where we can. It's something that you don't have to really uh, get involved in another um app, or so we're going to use a whiteboard, um, and I will make some we'll play hangman, or we'll play something, um, and then maybe I can find a spinner that I can spin. You know, we can play with like a Wheel of Fortune type of deal, but um, or maybe I can scramble some words, and just something to do, something that we can keep occupied with, and you know it's not necessarily dead air. um, so anyway, we'll discuss more about that, um, and that way I'll have time to this week when I'm not working. I can work with that to get that going. So, oh, do you want to get down? You want to get down? You see Monterey? You see Monterey? Ray Ray? Hi, baby. Yeah, they both took baths today. So, and they smell so good. Yes, they do. They smell so good. So, um, so anyway, what do you guys want to talk about? Down. There you go. There you go. Phew. But yeah, while we're thinking of things, Thursday I found out that I was put in charge of a training class. Well, me and another girl. Um, it was the manager who was supposed to be working with them, but I guess he had things he had to do because he's really just a senior manager. He's not really supposed to be a manager of a team. Um, so uh, we we put it together, and it ended up being that the other girl got the job, but yeah, she apparently started when I did, and she told me she had some IT background, but I don't know, or she come from an IT background. I don't know how much IT, but she said she came from an IT with a little bit of an IT background. Um, Whether she meant a support type, like I said, I'm not sure, but um, yeah, I don't have that kind of background. I know when I was a supervisor for a call center, I worked around the support team, so I learned a lot. But that was about equipment that I don't think anybody uses anymore. I think it's kind of outdated. But sorry, I have something in my tooth. I was just eating. We're eating teriyaki stir fry, teriyaki chicken stir fry. Well, we're eating leftovers because I had some last night. I made it last night. We had some left. So, and I got a piece of chicken lodged between my teeth. So anyway, enough about that part, the work stuff. Um, they said, well, okay, maybe not. They said they do have another program starting in August, and he says you just never know. So um, it's a similar type of program like I'm on now, just a different company. So we will see about that one also. Um, so anyway, um, I just took a shower a little bit ago. My hair's still a little bit wet. It's starting to dry up front though. um, yeah, yep. Something to work towards. So, um, so yeah, I'm gonna work towards it. But we shall see. Uh, it was a warm day today. I walked out the door and it was just like walking out to an oven. It got up to 92. I think, Lauren, you said it got up to 92 today? Yeah. 92 degrees Celsius. Hey, Siri. What is 92 degrees Celsius? Or, sorry, cancel.
92 degrees Celsius is 197.6 degrees.
I did that wrong. Hey, Siri. What is 92 degrees Fahrenheit in Celsius?
The answer is 33.33 degrees Celsius.
33.33 degrees Celsius. Here, I'll put that in text. 33.33 degrees C. 92 degrees F equals. There you go. So, yeah, 92 degrees Celsius, it would be the world is on fire. So, it probably wasn't that. And it's supposed to be, hey, Siri. What is 94 degrees Fahrenheit in Celsius?
94 degrees Fahrenheit is 34.44 degrees Celsius.
34.44 degrees C. Not digress. Lord. 94 degrees F equals 34.44 degrees C. There we go. That's an accurate one. So those of you watching that go by Celsius, there you go. Your mouth's already done for you. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure that my hair doesn't just ball up and frizz. So, so yeah, that's coming soon to a video near you. Oops, I'm sorry, baby. I didn't see you down there. I'm sorry. Come on. Come here, Monterey. Bella will come over here. What? I watched Moana last night for the first time. So that was pretty good. Because Moana 2 comes out in November, and I want to see that. What babies? What babies? Um, yeah, good girl. So, I don't know. What do you guys want to talk about? We have about 45 minutes. Uh, hey. You just settle it. Um, yeah, I have a dry erase board right here, but that one is pinned up on my wall, and I don't want to try to take it down. Um, or we would do that now. So, um, so yeah, we can just talk today. I feel like that's too much light coming in. Let me see if I can adjust. There we go. Sorry, it's probably more blinding light. Let me close my blinds. There, now it's kind of dark. Oh, fun. Yeah, my friend Carol, she was supposed to come see me from Virginia next week, or yeah, next week. But she has to do jury duty as well, so I don't get to see her. Haven't seen her in probably 20 years, because she moved out before we moved out. She moved to Maryland when we lived over in Farley, Mom. What are you doing, baby? So it's good there. That's good. What's the temperature there? Just curious. You're close to the southern equator, so you shouldn't be too ungodly cold. Maybe 50s, 60s. Yeah, what's the temperature in Australia? 15. Mm, that's probably. Hey, Siri,
Uh huh.
what is 15 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit?
15 degrees Celsius is 59 degrees Fahrenheit.
Um, it's probably a little chilly, but it's not extremely cold for here. It was 62 here, so it's probably about 16 or maybe 16 here this morning. Yep. So, um, that's about. It was like 3 degrees warmer than that here this morning because I had to go after Nicole from work, and that's what my vehicle told me. It tells me the temperature on my stereo screen. Um, so yeah, I had shorts on though, so it wasn't too bad. That's cold to you. Ooh, you wouldn't like our cold then. You would not like our cold. So, uh, but it's supposed to be summer, officially summer on the 21st. So next Friday. It's the first day of summer. And I know it's probably the first day of winter for you. You're still in the fall months. So, report of someone shot. Hmm. Kentucky. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, our summer starts the 21st. So, um, so anyway, Mom, what's been up with you this week? Stay tuned, Coral. I'm going to ask you the same question. I have to get ready to go make me another pitcher of tea. Because my cup is almost empty. Yeah, that humidity was high today. Most certainly was. It made it feel even hotter than it actually. Hey, Lauren, what was the real feel today? I guess I could have asked Siri to look that up. I don't know. Hey, Siri. What was the real field temperature today?
The high today will be 92 degrees Fahrenheit, and the low will be 60 degrees Fahrenheit.
We do have an air quality alert. Let's see if it'll tell me. Yep, it went straight to that. Let's see whether. Oh, don't tell me. That's weird. Usually it'll tell you what actual temperature was. But it says here at 9:15 will be this when the sun starts setting, and it's currently still out. And that's 9:15. So we got 20 minutes, and then the sun will start working its way down. So, sorry, I got my dinner right here. It's cold now. I have to go reheat it. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of um, the humidity either. So, oh, don't start that. Ooh, a sinkhole, huh? Lauren, apparently Australia had a sinkhole today. Well, somewhere, sometime soon. Or sometime recently, is what I meant to say. I said sinkhole. World Heritage. Oh, that's that shooting. Someone got shot over by Mickey and Bill's. Um, Massive sinkhole opens up on Australia World Heritage listed island. Kagari Island, formerly known as Fraser Island. Queensland. I think that's on the other side of where she lives. I think Queensland is on the other side of the country. Total opposite side. I'm pretty sure that's what she's told me. Yeah, it is a 19-hour and 58-minute drive from Queensland to where she lives. So, approximately. I'm guessing that's from the center of both locations, is how it's measured. It's not measured by a specific address since I don't have one. Um, I don't know if she wants me to say where she's from, but I know where she's from. So, yeah, it's a big. Well, Australia is a big country. It's nearly as big as the U.S. I believe it might be as big. Hold on 1 second. I have to go get my. Hang on, I'm gonna turn my camera off for just a minute. Okay, sorry. Okay. I didn't know. I didn't want to just broadcast it where you're from. But yeah, it's a 19-hour drive. Queensland is on the other side of Sydney. Opposite side of the country as Sydney. So you're 40 minutes away from A Beach. Okay. Queensland is on the top. Got you. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Back. All right, keep using web. Here's a map. Oops, sorry. Yep. It's almost near the northern part of Australia. But yeah, so I guess the answer to that question, Mom, would be no. It's in the country, but it wasn't in anywhere near her. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right. It's about a 12-hour drive from here to Florida to I think Jacksonville, Florida. Okay. Um 1.5 hour. Yep. Yep. If I was to leave here at 7 o'clock in the morning, I would get to Florida. If I only stop to grab food and get back on the highway, well, the last time I did it, I believe we stopped for breakfast and dinner, and then lunch we picked up and went. Of course, that was the first time we ever went to Florida. Me and my oldest and my ex-husband. Well, we got to Jacksonville around midnight. The very first time we ever drove. The biggest part of it is getting through Georgia, the state of Georgia. Seems like you're forever in Georgia the whole day. because you can, by noon, we were in Tennessee. So, and pretty much once you're in the end of Georgia, the bottom part of Georgia, you're pretty much at the panhandle of Florida. So you still have to go down to Jacksonville. What are you doing, baby? Goofy girl. Goofy girl. Yep. Yep. I know. Well, that's where the kids went back in May, first part of May. They flew via Southwest Airlines and they got there in 2 hours. Clearwater's just a little bit further. They went to Orlando. They flew to Orlando airport. So it was a 2 hour flight, I believe. Lauren, it took you 2 hours to get from here to Orlando airport, right? Huh? Was it 2 hours to get from the airport here to Orlando? Yeah, about 2.5 hours. Oh, 2.5 hours. I guess it depends on everything, but that was a direct flight. So, I have yet to fly. I don't know what it's like to fly yet. So maybe it took you 2.5 hours to get there. I guess maybe it depends on the airline too. I don't know. But it did take them 2.5 hours. So anyway, yeah, I don't know when I'll get an opportunity to fly. I don't want to leave my babies in care with anybody. Yeah. Well, Southwest Airlines has direct flights to Florida. So, but yeah, I think when Jeff first flew, he went to Vegas. And I think it was a direct flight then. So, oh, I gotta put that up there. ATA has been gone for a while though. But I remember seeing the A and the T and the A. That's how you knew. And Southwest, because it's blue and yellow or blue and orange, I think. I know it as soon as I see it. It's a bright color, so you can definitely see Southwest. But yeah, Southwest doesn't charge for the carry-ons. Or what does Southwest not charge for? Bags. Oh, your bags. Okay, you don't pay for any carry-ons as long as they meet the restrictions. Yeah, so you don't pay for check bags or carry-ons. You don't pay for bags at all. You don't pay for any bags at all at Southwest. Carry-on and a personal item bag. You get one carry-on and a personal item bag. No, you get 2 checked bags. 2 checked bags. One carry-on. And your personal item bag. And it doesn't cost you anything extra. I've never flown, so I don't know how all that works. So obviously, I just told you that. But one of these days I will get to. Yeah. I know Tracy has taken Southwest a few times. I wouldn't want to go anywhere other way. What are you over here roaring for? Are you sitting pretty? Are you going to sit pretty? Are you going to that pretty? Huh? Anyway, um, but yeah, I don't want to leave these two here with anybody. So responsibilities before I can get to do any kind of flying. For a day trip, maybe, or an overnight trip, maybe, if somebody was staying here with them. But like Lauren or somebody. Um, but I can't, I just can't do it. Trusting somebody else to take care of my dogs for me. Nope. Can't do it. Um, you see what everything that happens with some people are selling other people's animals while they were supposed to be babysitting. No. I would come unglued. I'm pretty sure because that's like one of my kids. So yeah, I definitely would not be doing that. So um so yeah, my I will probably fly one day. Hopefully it's not when I'm too old. But I will get to one day, I guess. And hopefully it's not an arm and a leg then. But yeah, not anytime soon for me. My doggies are only 2 years old. So I got quite a few years before that can take place. But anyway, um, oh, you have new glasses. Cool. When did you get new glasses? Hey, Coral, when was the last time you flew? I know you told me you went to Florida one time. So you had to have flown then, unless you went over on a boat. Oh, I think we lost Coral. Or did we lose everybody? It still shows one person. Oh, maybe I lost mom. When Dinkum was a child, got ya. Well, you've flown one more time than me. Ah. And what airline? Do you remember what airline you took? Yeah. Ah, got ya. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't even been on a boat. Not been on a boat. I've not left the country. Well, I did when we went to Mexico when I was little. Me and mom and um, her ex husband. We went to Mexico. That was it. That's the furthest I've been out of the country. Oh, you went to the Virgin Islands? I want to turn on my TV, but I know as soon as I do, it's probably going to go straight to YouTube. Get me some light going in here. Here we go. Show some light. Talking about the Virgin Islands coral.
Meet snacks and activities for the
Sorry. Oops. Um, I'm gonna watch probably another movie or maybe some Ghost Adventures later. Oh. Yeah, I mean, we didn't fly obviously because we just lived one state away. That's when we lived in Arizona. So, then we drove over. I remember Jim had to get his dentures, so that's the reason we went. I remember there must have been some type of fiesta or something going on because they had all the different little shops. Everybody was selling stuff on the streets. Um, and I remember you bought a bag, or a purse, we might have known it as back then. Um, but it was in a bag shape, and it had all kinds of turquoise on it. I remember when you bought that there. What in the world? So, but yeah. Yes, I do. I remember being on the beach with Pepper. I remember that big sea turtle. I remember we drove through, and at one time we drove through Vegas. It wasn't quite, I mean, it was nighttime, but it wasn't quite fully dark when we drove through there. That might have been on our way to Arizona, though. I don't remember. I don't remember where we were headed to. I just remember driving through on the strip of Vegas. Well, keep in mind we're coming from Indianapolis, so That's where we were headed, is to Arizona. Um, but yeah, I remember we went to California. We went to LA, and we were on the beach. Oh, I thought it was Vegas. Pretty sure that I thought that was Vegas. Anyway, Palm Springs, California. Well, it was a whole bunch of lights, and I remember hearing somebody say, we're in Vegas, and we're leaving." Anyway, but yeah, I remember the sea turtle. Nothing ever scared Pepper. She was absolutely terrified of that sea turtle. It was huge. It was so big. It was like a creature of the water. Yep. I remember. I think that's another reason why she was terrified. Well, we were walking the beach at the time, so I think Jim was at an interview or something, and me and you were on the beach with Pepper. I think I'm remembering that correctly. Because isn't that the same day that, yeah, isn't that the same time frame that we also went to Wheel of Fortune Studios? Oh, sun's going down. Never forgot about that. Chuck Woolery was the host of Wheel of Fortune back in then. Yeah. I mean, we were there for a little while. So, um, but yeah, I'll never forget that. He was the first host of Wheel of Fortune. Me and Lauren were just talking about that because the current host of Wheel of Fortune is getting ready to retire. And he's only the second host to ever host it. And now his daughter is taking over. So she'll be the third host that I've seen host Wheel of Fortune. Chuck Woolery, and then the guy currently, and now, I mean, he's still currently hosting it, but he's due to retire here soon. Well, he was hosting the other night. I don't think he's retired already. Unless that was a previously aired episode. But he was on there the other night. Thursday night, I think. Thursday or Friday. So let's see. Just out of curiosity. June 7th was his final episode. Okay. Well, it says here, who is the new host of Wheel of Fortune? Sajak officially handed over the Wheel of Fortune host job to none other than Ryan Seacrest. In a video shared before his final episode on June 7th, Sajak and longtime co-host Vanna White welcomed Seacrest, who called the wheel set impressive. See, I was told that his daughter was going to host. Oh, so that Friday was his last day. Got ya. I thought his daughter was going to host, or maybe she's going to take Vanna's place. I don't know. Yep. Tonight, this was whatever that is. Wheel of Fortune host Pat Sajak officially says goodbye to the game. The show's first host, Chuck Woolery, joined Fox and Friends to weigh in on his 40-year run. Susan. Susan was the letter turner. Got ya. Yep, she's going to replace Vanna. Vanna is retiring this year too. So, interesting information. Very interesting. I thought she was replacing her dad, but I guess not. She's going to replace Vanna. I had no idea that Vanna White was retiring. Of course, you know. I don't know how old Vanna is. I know Vanna started off pretty young. How old is Vanna White? 67 years old. Wow. She don't even hardly look it. So, all right, guys. Well, it has been a little more interesting conversation tonight, so I'm glad that we was able to do that. I need to turn the lights on. It's getting dark in here, so but I hope that, well, I can still see myself in the camera, so barely. But I hope everyone has a wonderful week. No, she is leaving. She's leaving. They both agreed to one more season, and then Pat Sajak's daughter is replacing her. See, I thought Maggie Sajak was replacing her dad, Pat, but no, she's replacing. Ryan Seacrest is going to host the show, and then Maggie will be the letter turner once Vanna retires. So, but anyway, I'm going to go ahead and jump off of here. I got to go reheat my dinner. And we got like 4 or 5 bites of it before I started streaming. So I just wanted to make sure that everyone has a great week and take care of yourselves and each other. I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys. Bye, Coral. I might grab you in a few minutes if you don't mind. But bye. Everybody have a good week.